how medieval peasants survived harsh winters. Imagine a world where every freezing night could mean the difference between life and death, where the bitter cold wasn't just a season, but a relentless enemy. Today, we're diving into the astonishing story of how medieval peasants survived winters that would freeze the blood of even the hardiest modern adventurer. Stay with me as we uncover the secrets, strategies, and sheer human ingenuity that allowed these resilient souls to not only endure, but thrive against nature's harshest assault. It's the Middle Ages. Europe was a land of sprawling villages, fortified castles, and above all, harsh winters that transformed the landscape into a frozen battleground. With temperatures plummeting far below zero and no modern insulation or central heating, survival depended on resourcefulness, community, and a deep understanding of nature. While the aristocracy retreated to stone fortresses, the common folk, our medieval peasants, faced nature head-on. Their daily lives were defined by cycles of planting, harvesting, and then enduring long, brutal winters with every trick they could muster. Let's start with shelter. For medieval peasants, a home wasn't just a place to rest. It was the first line of defense against the cold. Most lived in modest wooden or wattle and daub structures with thatched roofs and earthen floors. Ingeniously designed, these homes featured thick walls and small, strategically placed windows to minimize heat loss. In many villages, communal ovens and central hearths weren't just for cooking, they were lifelines radiating warmth into every corner of the home. Even the layout of these villages was strategic, with houses built close together to create a microclimate that shielded them from biting winds and relentless cold. Next up, clothing. In an era before synthetic fabrics and electric heaters, medieval peasants relied on layers of natural materials to fend off the chill. Wool in particular was the fabric of survival. Prized for its insulation, even when damp, it kept the body warm. Peasants would layer tunics, cloaks, and head coverings to protect against wind and frostbite, while animal skins and furs added an extra layer of defense during the harshest months. Each layer was more than just fabric. It was a testament to generations of knowledge, with every stitch telling a story of overcoming nature's cruelty. Food, too, played a critical role in survival. Winters brought scarcity, and the medieval peasant's pantry was a marvel of ancient preservation techniques. Long before refrigerators existed, they devised ingenious methods to store food. Cool, dark root cellars kept vegetables fresh, granaries safeguarded grains, and meats were salted or smoked to last through the winter months. Fermentation, pickling, and drying weren't merely culinary arts, they were essential survival skills. In a time when famine was a constant threat, every harvest was carefully rationed and community sharing was vital. Neighbors would trade surplus produce or meat, ensuring that everyone had a fighting chance against starvation. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of medieval winter survival was the strength of community. When winter's icy grip fell, no peasant was an island. Villages became hubs of mutual support and resource sharing. Neighbors pooled resources, shared food and firewood, and organized communal workdays to maintain and repair their shelters. Communal events and shared rituals, often infused with religious significance, helped bolster morale during the long, dark months. This spirit of unity wasn't just a moral choice, it was a practical necessity in an unforgiving climate. Beyond communal efforts, medieval peasants were resourceful innovators. Without modern technology, they engineered practical solutions to everyday challenges. Simple yet effective innovations, using straw for insulation, designing double-layered doors, and positioning windows strategically to trap heat, were all creative answers to the question, how do we survive another winter? Some villages even developed rudimentary forms of central heating by channeling smoke through tunnels under floors. These adaptations laid the groundwork for many of the comforts we take for granted today. Survival wasn't just physical, it was deeply spiritual. In medieval times, faith played a pivotal role in coping with the uncertainties of winter. The harsh weather was often seen as a test from the heavens, a trial that, if endured, would bring divine favor in the coming seasons. Religious festivals and rituals provided hope, unity, and a sense of control over an unpredictable natural world. For medieval peasants, prayer and perseverance went hand in hand with practical preparations, fortifying their spirits and ensuring that even in the darkest, coldest nights, the light of hope burned bright. Fast forward to today, and we're insulated from winter by modern marvels like central heating and indoor plumbing. Yet, as we marvel at these comforts, there's much to learn from our medieval forebears. Their resourcefulness teaches us the value of preparation and the strength found in community. In an era where technology sometimes isolates us, the medieval approach reminds us that collaboration and ingenuity remain timeless tools for overcoming adversity. While we may never have to battle a medieval winter, the principles of resilience, adaptability, and unity are just as relevant today as they were centuries ago. Let's recap the incredible strategies that allowed medieval peasants to defy the freezing grip of winter: ingenious shelters built to minimize heat loss, layered clothing fashioned from natural fibers like wool and fur, ancient food preservation techniques that kept them fed, a powerful sense of community that bonded neighbors together, innovative solutions born out of necessity, and a deep spiritual resilience that provided hope. If you found this journey through medieval survival as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. And here's a challenge for you. Share this video with a friend and comment below with your favorite medieval survival tip. Let's get the conversation going. Who knows, your comment might spark the next viral discussion on history. Remember, history isn't just about the past, it's about the lessons that shape our future. Thanks for watching and stay curious.